and developer from South Africa. Obviously, you are asking yourself, where have you been? I have been developing this platform, which is finance.com. This is an invoicing and quoting application, completely free. I am going to demonstrate it for you. If you've got an entrepreneur, a hustler, or a freelancer that needs a free service, no ads, no advert, you are not a product, no scamming, this is the platform for you. It's completely for free. Do you know what's interesting? I have used Next.js to build this application. It's very awesome. What are the features? It can generate PDF, it can send email, it can send emails as links, sorry, quotations as links, generate PDF. It has got some sort of QR code. It has got a job card feature, and also it has got chats. You can chat live as a team, more like a collaboration tool. Okay, without wasting time, let's just demonstrate it. So you can come to finance.com and then you can sign in. Okay, don't forget, if you like what you see, you can just click here on buy me a coffee or support. My mission is to make technology accessible to small businesses and freelancers. All these paid versions or features in other accounting platform, this is offering them for free. Let's just sign in. So this is what I've been creating. So let's just sign in here. Okay, and then I'm going to sign in with my Google account, or sign up with my Google account. Okay, you can get it on finance.com. Check the link in the description. Okay. Okay, as you can see, we have sign in. This is your dashboard. This is mobile responsive. You can use it on mobile as well. Okay, so what will be the company name? Let's say the company name is going to be Coded Design. What type of it? It's a company. Select the industry. Let's see if we have IT. Okay, no, IT, information technology. Let's just quickly check ICT and technology. Okay, the contact person, let's click Matthew. Okay, this is me. And the tagline, let's say the best YouTube channel or YouTube coder. Okay, we are the best of the best. Okay, okay, so this is your bio. We are the best of the best. The website is optional, but I can just copy this and paste it here. Okay, now let's get into tags. You need to add 5 tags about your industry. So for me, I'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll say React.js. Let's say JavaScript. Let's say Next.js. Let's say Node.js. And let's say MySQL. Okay, and that is it. These are the tags. Okay, and then from there, let's say this is my contact number, this is my email, the company logo, just for demonstration. Okay, you don't upload your logo on our servers. Okay, you can just upload your logo in any, what can I say, public URL. Okay, even Facebook, as long as let me just copy this image URL and paste it here to see if this image will appear. As you can see, this has a .jpg or png. This means that this is publicly accessible. Okay, so when I go visit this URL, it's not going to ask me to sign up. This logo won't appear. Okay, so make sure that your logo is publicly accessible. So let's just put the logo here and then select the currency. I'm in South Africa. Okay, let's say South African rand, and then the bank name, let's say it's FNB. Sorry, FNB. Okay, the account type, it's check account. Okay, the payment terms, we want full payment for jobs less than, let's say, 15K. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the bank account, Let's just put a bank account, and that is it, guys. Let's sign in. Okay, or let's sign up. As you can see, we're creating a new company. All right. Check the link in the description to finance.com. Maybe the email already exists. That's not much of a problem. Request fail. Let's just put 2 here. We will edit this later. I think that might be the reason for that error, and maybe the network, but I don't think it's the network. Though my internet is, as you can see, the bars are very low, but I would like to assume it's just the fact that the email already exists, nothing much. Okay. Let's see. My apologies about this. I'm worried about this network. However, we can inspect, because we are developers. We can go to the network so that we can have some sort of a clear idea of what is going on. Where is this? Okay, it's not showing up at the moment. Here is it. Let's see. Oh, required field not valid. Which one is? Oh, okay. Okay. Looks like now everything has worked, as you can see. Okay. As you can see, everything is worked. Don't mind much about that. As you can see, guys, this is the dashboard. This is your logo. Then we can close it there. Okay. And then this is the dashboard. Okay. And that is it. Without wasting time, let's just quickly jump straight to it. Okay. As you can see, we've got a client, item, quotation, invoices, credit notes, job cards, sales, financials, company, and users. And we've got some of these shortcuts here. I'm so used to these shortcuts. Oh, I like them. So if you might want, you can come here and create a client. Okay. Let's see, you can come here and create a client. Okay. And also this platform is for free. Okay, it's for free. You access all the features, including the chat, sending email, and everything. So it's a fully functional application that can be used by a small business for free. Okay, so let's say the client name is Matthew, is an individual. Then the contact person is Matthew again. Here is the email for Matthew. Okay, and let's add the client. Okay, as you can see, client added successfully. And then what we want to do, we want to create an item. You can just come here and create an item. Okay, let's say React course. Okay, let's call it design. This is a service, not a product. Let's see, it's active, and let's say it's 6,500. Okay. React course. As you can see, we have added an item, and then we need to create a quotation. Okay, if you might want to talk to us, you can just click here. Okay, select a type of query and what you want to say, and that is it. Whether you're in Japan, in China, in Nigeria, you can use the application. Okay, so let's create a quotation. You can just come here and create a quote. Okay, all right. Something that I didn't see on other accountings application systems is this discount feature. So I decided to add it there. So let's select a client. Okay. So if for some reason you are here and you want to create a client, you can create a client on the fly, as you can see. Let's create another client. Let's say this guy is John. Same contact details. Let's just edit the email so that we cannot get an error. The client type. John is an individual as well. Okay, so you can just create, what can I say? You can create a client on the fly, and then from then, let's just select that client. And then let's go to items. You can also create an items on the fly as well. Let's say this is a web app, Next JS web app. Okay, how much is it? Let's say this is 25K. Okay, the type, let's say it's a service, it's active, and let's create it. Okay, as you can see, the item has been created. Let's just select the web app. And then, as you can see, this is 25,000 rand. Let's get into the global discount. Let's say your customer is asking for a discount. Okay, can you please give me a discount on this? So I've made discounting easy. You can choose amount or percentage. So you can say, okay, I'm going to give you a discount of, let's say, 2,000. Okay, so this is some sort of a global discount. It applies in the entire quotation. Okay, what if maybe the client, let's say, wants another service? Let's say it's a React course, and they're asking for a discount on the React course, or maybe on the web app, they are saying web app is too expensive. Can you give me a discount on that line item? And then you can come here and choose a percentage and then give him a 10% discount. As you can see, the system is telling you that you've got a 10% discount here. And also in the entire quotation, you've got this discount. Something that I have not seen in most accounting system or quoting and invoicing system is the notes. Okay, so let's say we are making a notes. Let's say this quote is valid for 2 days, let's say. Okay, okay, sometimes you make promises to the client when creating a code, and then the client comes back and say, this is what you've promised me, and you didn't write it down, and it's not on the code on your side and on the client side. Therefore, now you feel like, what can I say, you are not the man of your word. So this is for that you can write anything. Okay, it's going to be on the client. And then let's create the quotation. Okay, as you can see, guys, we are creating the quotation. Okay, and that is it. Quotation has been created. We can go to the quotation list. As I've told you, I like these shortcuts, so you can also come here if you want to the quotations. Okay, but I've just created the shortcut. Here is a quotation. As you can see, it's for quotation by John, and these are all the details. First of all, you can check your notes here by double clicking. This quote is valid for 2 days. And then from there, let's start by sharing the quotation. Okay, let's say you come here. If you want, you can share the quotation via WhatsApp, or you can just copy this. Okay, and then from then the client will come and paste this here, and then they will see the quotation. Okay, as you can see, the quotation doesn't have a password. The system is supposed to show us the what can I say, supposed to show us the quotation. Okay, as you can see, here is the quotation. Okay, as you can see, these are your details, and these are the customer details. This is the code ID, and the other line items. Okay, as you can see here, we've got a 10% discount here. Okay, on this line item. Okay, and then we've got another line item here, and then we've got a global, what can I say, discount here, and here is the total. Okay, okay, and what else here? Here are your bank details. Okay, and that is it. Then you can download the quotation, and then you can print it. It's for free. Don't forget, go to check the link in the description below. It's www.finance.com. I developed this with Next.js. Okay, and then you can download it. Another interesting thing, when the client is happy with the quotation, do you know that they can convert the quotation to an invoice? Okay, let's see. Okay, they can convert the client to an invoice. The client is John. Let's see John's email. Okay, John's email, it's my email. Okay, so we are going to, okay, quote accepted, and it has been converted to invoice. That means the client has just converted the quotation to the invoice. Okay, and then let's go back to the system and see how will that look. Okay, so as you can see, okay, in the meantime, I'm just going to check my mobile phone to see if I've already got the email. Okay, I don't want to go to my emails whereas I have not received the email yet. My apologies about this. Okay, I am refreshing. I will just wait for the email to pop, and then I will show you how the email looks like. Okay, which is the system will tell John that John has converted a quotation to an invoice, and it will give him more details about the invoice. So as you can see, guys, this code automatically has been converted to invoice. Let's just create another code so that we can see how can we convert a code without the client converting a code to an invoice. Let's just come here and quickly choose another customer, another client. Let's choose Matthew. Let's apply a global discount of amount of 300 rand. Okay, the system is telling us that a maximum of 0. Why? Because we have not chosen any item. Okay, so this is more like telling you that this is not valid until you choose an item. Okay, and then here we are going to, let's say, 20%. Okay, so as you can see, everything works well, and then there is no need for notes. Let's add another line item here. Not web app. Let's go to React course. Let's say it's 2 of these. Okay, and that is it. Let's just create this quotation. Okay, and then we are going to go to a list of quotations. Okay, to a list of quotations. And then as you can see, this quote has not been created. It's for this client. Here we can search. Okay, here are the quotations by Matthew. Okay, as you can see, let's say 21,000 by amount. Sorry, 21,000. As you can see, search by amount. Let's see converted. Okay, list of converted. Okay, now let's come here. You can come here and accept, sorry, convert this code to an invoice. Okay, for now, let's just go to the dashboard and see what is in the dashboard so that we can see how this dashboard can be helpful to you. My apologies, I didn't click. Okay, as you can see. Okay, it looks like we've got, this is a potential revenue. I just need to quickly change this. It's not like the actual revenue, it's potential revenue. Okay, because this is a list of all your invoices. The invoice must be paid in order to be the actual revenue. Okay, just need to improve this. Okay, so as you can see, this is your dashboard. You've got pending code. Okay, meaning that you need to convert these codes to invoices. Okay, these are the conversion rates. You can just go on and check on these states. Okay, these are the invoices that are not paid. You can make follow-up on them. I'm going to come back to that now. You can check here on clients. You've got 2 clients and you've got 1 invoice. Okay, and here this is the business insight, and you've got an unconverted quotation. So this means that you must be high on converting quotation to invoices. So these are not converted. We can even convert it from this stage. Okay, we can view a PDF. I think we have seen a PDF, but we can just also view a PDF from here. Okay, just for us to see. Okay, as you can see. Okay, this quotation, since you are viewing it from here, it has got your logo. As you can see, guys, this is awesome, this is professional, and this is for free. I built this from scratch. Okay, that's why I have been like gone for some time. Okay, but that's not the actual major reason, if I can be honest. I had some commitment which demanded me all of my time. Okay, so as you can see, guys, you can download this quotation from here and you can download it from here. Okay, and then you can view it. As you can see, guys, everything, your logo is there, and here is the total of the quotation. Okay, and then let's continue. We want to go back to a quotation list. As you can see, I'm using the shortcuts. Okay, let's go to more details. Let's check, are we still recording? Yes. Okay, let's check what else can we do. Did I convert this on the other side? I didn't. Okay, so let me convert it here. Instead, I view it as a PDF. I remember I didn't convert it, so we can convert it here. Okay, the other thing that we can do, I'm converting it. My apologies about that. This is still processing. Okay, this is a free system, guys, and it works like a charm. Okay, or like a magic. And then let's check here what you can do. View PDF chats, not at the moment. Okay, this didn't have notes. Let's just come here and view PDF. We already did that. So let's get into the charts feature. Okay, let's say you've got a team. We will test that now. Let's say you've got a team and you want to chat on this invoice. Okay, as a business owner, you might look at the quotations and check what's going on in your business and what the other guys are doing, maybe you might feel like this code needs to be adjusted. Okay. The client wants a discount. Okay, as you can see, the client wants a discount. Let's say of let's just be specific, a global discount. Okay, let's say of let's say 50%. I don't know why a client will do that. Okay, then you can send this. As you can see, this is what you have sent. Okay, so this will always be here. If you've got another member, that member will, what can I say, will come here and they can be able to send their message as well. So meaning that you can have some sort of a collaboration. Okay, some sort of a way to communicate. Okay, this is some sort of a communication tool based on a specific um, document. On invoice is there, even on job cards it's there. Okay, so let's go back to quotation list. Let's go back to quotation list. Okay, since now we've got some notes here, some chats that this is, what can I say, we need to make some changes. Okay, why don't we invite somebody else on users? Okay, let's check on users. Let's invite someone through a link. Suppose there is a link here. Let's invite someone. Where is finance? Okay, finance at gmail.com. Okay, finance at gmail.com. So let's invite someone. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check my email. Okay, on the finance email. So that means a link has been sent. Okay. So let me test that. I'm just gonna pause the video and go to that email. Okay. Let me just pause the video and open that email, and then I will come back and show you the email. Okay, guys, I am back. As you can see, do you remember the client that has converted a quotation to an invoice, and I said an email has been sent? Remember that client had a ghost email, which is that has got J here. So this is telling us that the email was sent, but it has bounced back. Okay, so I'm not going to demonstrate that because the email was not like a real email. Let's go back here on inbox. As you can see, guys, I have received an invite from finance. Okay, so that guy is inviting me. Okay, as you can see, you've been invited. Okay, so let's accept and sign up. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I can be finance. Okay, here, I want to sign up with my Gmail instead. Okay, let's try that first. Okay, I want to sign up with my Gmail. So now I'm going to be a user in that company. Okay, I'm going to be a user in that company. Let's just wait for this. Nope, this is not what I want. The reason is this email. Okay, this email is some sort of an admin email. So what it was doing now, it was redirecting me to the dashboard of the entire application. Why I'm quickly canceling that, there is the user data there, the companies that are here and whatever. I would like to believe that is private. Okay, so what I can do, let me try by accepting this, not from nope. Okay, yeah, not from signing in, because when I'm signing in, this email, okay, this email has got some super admin rights. Okay, so let me try to accept this by here. Okay, finance. Okay, what might be the password? Okay, and then the password. Okay, let's create account and accept. Okay, I hope it's not gonna, the invitation has already been accepted. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I was late. That's not much of a problem. My apologies about this. what can I say, canceling things. I just used an email which is, what can I say, that has got super admin details. But I hope you get the point, okay? This invitation has been accepted, so now we've got 2 users there. It's a pity that I'm not gonna be able to demonstrate everything well. Okay, my apologies about that. Let's just quickly check a list of users under this company. Okay, as you can see, we've got me here and we've got finance, accounting. What we can do, as you can see, guys, this is a super admin. Okay, am I able to change this account to a normal account? Let me just quickly do that for demonstration so that we can demonstrate everything perfectly. I'm just going to pause the video, get into my back end, make this guy a normal user. Okay, that is something that I can do. Okay, guys, I'm back. So on my back end, I just converted this user to a normal admin. Okay, so meaning that we can log in from a different device. Let's go to finance.com. Okay, we can log in from a different device or from a different browser, let's say. Okay, why am I not able to sign in with my Gmail? Okay, let's just wait. As you can see, guys, I'm signing in. Okay, if you might want to support finance, please feel free to just click here. Okay, because this is a free platform, as you can see. Okay, it will take you to my, what can I say, buy me a coffee. Okay, let's close that. As you can see, I'm logged in under this company, and then I can view quotations. Let's go to quotations, and then let's say I'm just an intern, and I can see that there is a chat here. Let's click on view chat. Okay, and then I can also demonstrate the chats live here. Okay, I can demonstrate the chats live here. Let's go to in the list of quotations. Okay, let's demonstrate the chats. Also, there is a chat here. Okay, and then I'm going to send a reply here. Okay, why this has disappeared, I don't know. Okay, the client wants a global discount. We are logged in as what here? Let me just check. We are logged in as finance accounting. Okay, cool. And we are logged in. Oh, okay. The chat is here. It's on the right here. Okay, so it didn't disappear. Okay, now let's send a response. Okay, the client wants a global discount. Maybe let's first edit the quotation. Okay, for those changes, and then a global discount of 50%. No worries. Cool beans. Let's go to that quotation. All right, and then let me click edit. Maybe I don't have the right to edit it. I think so. Why I might not have the right to edit it. Okay, let's say we are responding here. Okay, with a message, I don't have the right. Okay, maybe the admin needs to give me grant me the access. Okay, remember I said we are going to make this. I don't have access to the editing feature or to the edit code feature. Okay, I don't have the rights to the edit code feature. This guy is sending this. Okay, let's see, has been sent. This is supposed to appear here. As you can see, let's just wait. As you can see, now it's appearing here. Okay. Why not? I'm asking. Okay, why not? What's the problem? As you can see, sending, everything sent. Come back here. Okay. As you can see, why not? Let me just say I don't know. Okay, I hope you can see the demonstration. Okay, suppose this will appear here. As you can see, this guy says, I don't know. Okay, that's about it in terms of the features, the quotation chat features. Let's go back to quotation. We are here as an admin. Let's see if we can edit this. Okay, now I have to think, did I remove a feature for editing a code? No. Okay, this is something that I have to fix. I think it has got everything, something to do with rights. Okay, that's not much of a problem. I will demonstrate that later. Oh, my apologies, my apologies. This is a converted quotation. Okay, you can't edit a converted quotation. The document needs to be in sync. Okay, so meaning that if you want to edit this, you need to edit, you can edit the invoice rather, okay, using a credit notes. The reason why I applied this, I was applying like the best accounting principles, okay, and the best practices. Okay, your documents need not to be inconsistent. Okay, so that's the reason. My apologies about that, I forgot about it. Okay, let's just quickly create a simple code and edit it. Okay, create a simple code for this client, no global discounts, just one item, and create a quotation, and then we can edit this quotation. Okay, this is a fairly big system, so sometimes I forget about things. Okay, so let's go to quotation list, and then from here, let's say this code has not been converted, so we can click here and then try to edit it. As you can see, okay, that client wanted a 50% discount on percentage. Okay, that's what we are going to do. Let's say, okay, code changed, let's say, then update. Okay, and then we are automatically rerouted to the quotation list. Let's see, is the discount applied? Let's see, view the invoice or view the PDF on this quotation. Let's see, do we have a discount? Let's see. Okay, oh, here is a global discount. It's 50. It's 50. This is 25,000 and this is 24,000. Or maybe I didn't make a discount. Maybe I've made an amount. Okay, that's not much of a problem. It was not a percentage. My apologies about that. So that's why this number didn't really make sense to me. This one. Okay, so I'm done demonstrating the the edit feature. Okay, and then what we want to do, we want to check the chats. Okay, sorry, the view chat PDF. Let's say in your company, okay, you are, let's say, having some argument. Okay, you are telling your employee that I told you in the chat to edit this, but you didn't check it. Okay, now what you can do, you can print a chat history. Okay, let me just download this. Okay, this is a chat history for this quotation. Switch on, generated on this date. Okay, this is me saying the clients want a global discount. I said this here. This is you saying this, and you said this, and you said this. Okay, for accountability. Okay, so let's go back on quotations. Okay. Okay, I think John has a working email. I would like to believe John has got a working email. Yes, let me just double check that. Okay, does John have a working email? So that we can send an email to John. Okay, from the quotation. Let's see, is this my email? This one has got a J, so it's not a working email, so we can't use it. Let's check Matthew's one. Okay, is this? a working email. Okay, I want to demonstrate the email feature. Okay, this is my email, so this is reachable. So let's go to quotation list. Okay, and then let me open my phone just to make sure that I can only go to the emails when I receive the email here, because sometimes these emails delay for a few seconds. Okay, so let's go to John. Okay, and we want to send an email to John. Okay, and then let's see, what do we want to say to John? Do we want to, what can I say, lock this? No, we don't. Okay, let's just send the quotation. Okay, let's say we wanted to send a quotation to John. Okay, so we are sending this email. Just a moment. I think my network has got some issues. The email has been sent. As soon as it appears on my device, and then I will show you on the PC. Okay, I'm refreshing my mobile device. Okay, as soon as I see it there popping, then I will show you. Okay, so let's continue. So let's check other features here. You can reject a quotation. Let's reject John's email, edit, and that is it. You can reject a quotation. The client said the quote was too high. Okay, the quote was too high, and then let's recheck this quotation. I think this is gonna disappear from the list. Okay, this is supposed to disappear from this list. Okay, as you can see, if you want to show the rejected quote, why is not instantly showing these rejected list? Let me just type here rejected. Okay, let me refresh. Okay, but this was supposed to show up here. Maybe this is something that I have to fix. Yes, it doesn't appear there. Okay, I must make a note of that. And then let's continue. What else do we want to do now? I think we are done with quotations. Okay, we have demonstrated almost everything. Now let's go to invoices. Okay, the invoice list. Okay, let's go to the invoice list. Okay, as you can see, this is a potential income. Okay, and then what we want to do here on the invoices, let's say we want to edit. Remember, there was a quotation that we wanted to edit. Okay, which is, let's say it was this one. Okay, 22,000, 200. What's this number? 2,200. 2,295. Yeah. I'm not good with mathematics, eh? This is 500. This is okay. 229,500. Yo, that was hard. Looks like I'm very, very bad with numbers. Okay. So it's 229,000. Okay. A part of it, I didn't really, I was not expecting it. Okay. I thought this was just 29,000 or something. Okay. So let's just see, like, why was it this? Is the system making mistakes or what? Okay, a part of it, I was not expecting it. Okay, like I thought this was maybe 25,000 or something. Okay, maybe it might happen. I'm bad with numbers, so I didn't read it carefully. 225,000. Yes. So what was the? Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is what made the difference. So the web is 250,000, not 25,000. That's why. Okay, my apologies about that, guys. Okay, in my mind, I was like, my highest price is 25,000. So now, if I see a number that big, okay, I was also confused, and also I'm afraid, like, I need to be, what can I say, to be cautious, because once the numbers don't make sense, and then that is it. Okay, so my mind was expecting 25,000, not 250,000. Okay, So in case this might be something like a bug, please don't shoot a comment below. Okay. But I think all is well. It's such that I was not expecting that big amount. Let's go to invoice list. Okay, let's go to the invoice list. And then what we want to do, we want to make a credit note. Okay, we want to discount this. Okay, this is too much. 229,000. This is too much. Okay, so let's create a credit note. Where is a void? Okay, let's just click void here. As you can see, let's just type okay, or let's say 20,000, 21 to 3. Okay. Okay, so this means that instead of editing an invoice like straight going to an invoice and editing it, that's not how it's done in the accounting system. Okay, you just need to keep your document consistent, and you can just create a credit note. A credit note is some sort of what can I say, a transaction, let me put it that way, that deducts the invoice, okay, instead of editing the invoice, because now the code and the invoice won't be in sync. Okay, in accounting it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, let's say here customer discount. Okay, this is customer discount. I don't have any other description. Okay, so let's create this credit note. Okay, so that is how you will edit that quotation, because it has already been converted to an invoice. Okay, so let's go back here and check and view the PDF. Okay, and view the PDF. If you see any other inconsistencies here or something that you feel like you don't understand, please shoot a comment below. It's very important that this system has to be accurate. Okay, so let's check here. Okay, the subtotal, so now the subtotal is 231,500. Okay, this is the global discount, which was 2,000, and the credit note of 20,000, as you can see. So now this is the new total, okay, which is 209,500, as you can see. Okay, this is an expensive service, which is this web app. It's very expensive. Okay, so as you can see, you can download and print this. Let's go back to the invoice list. Okay, let's go back to the invoice list. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, for now, let's go back to the invoice list. What else can we do here? Okay, now on my device it's telling me that the email, my apologies about this, the email is already there, so I can go to my Gmail. Let's view the quotation. Remember, there was a quotation that was sent to me. Okay, as you can see, dear Matthew, we are pleased to share with you a quotation from Core Design. Here is that quotation. Okay, and then we can view a PDF. Okay, was this protected? I don't think so. Let's just wait. Okay, as you can see, it was not protected. Okay, if we want, we can accept and convert it. Okay, so but this is where I am. Where is finance? Okay, let me just go to finance.com and sign in again. Okay, we are already signed in. So where were we? We were on the invoice list. Okay, we were on the invoice list. We were checking what else can we do on the invoice list. Okay, let's just go to clients a bit before we continue, and we can check the client analytics. Okay, we've got client analytics. This is telling you that you've got 2 clients. This is the growth rate. These are individuals, not companies. Okay, so I'm just showing you here. You can have some graphs or some sort of charts and stats on the clients. Okay, and then let's just look for an invoice list here. And then what we can do, let's go back. Please, guys, don't forget to go to finance.com and sign up and register, or share this link with somebody whom you know they need this. Okay. Let's go to the invoices. We can share the invoices the same way as we have shared the quotations. Okay, now let's settle the invoices. So, okay, let's settle the invoices. Let's just come here and then let's settle the invoices. Okay, that means now the customer is making payments. Okay, the client is making payments. That means we are receiving money. Okay, is it my network or what? Okay, let me just wait for that. Okay, this is still Next.js. Okay, this is Next.js. This is TypeScript. This is Prisma. This is the database is MySQL. This is what else? 10 stack query or React query. This is, I think that's the major tech stack. Okay, so let's settle the payment. Okay, as you can see, this is the actual payment given everything that has happened, the discount and the credit note. Okay, so now we want to settle the full payment. Nope, we don't want to settle the full payment. This is going to be a partial payment. Let's say 200, let's say 100,000. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just want to reduce those big numbers. Okay, paid to Matthew. Okay, so let's record the payment. Okay, so that means the invoice has been partially paid. Okay, all right, and then don't we have some invoice tracking? Okay, let's go to invoice tracking and let's check what's here. Okay, so tracking an invoice is like collecting money from your clients. Okay, because sometimes clients don't pay you. Okay, so let's see. Was this John? Yes. So now this is the remaining balance. Okay, 129,500. This has been partially paid. Let's send a follow-up email to tell this guy use a template. You can create a template for these emails, or you can just use a custom email. Hey, just a reminder. Okay. So as soon as I receive this email from my mobile, I will show it to you. Okay. So as you can see, based on my own experience with freelancing, running your own company or in printing business, okay, it's very important that you keep track of your finances. Okay. If somebody owes you, don't forget to, what can I say, to collect your money, because that will affect your cash flow. It's very important that you must have cash at hand. Okay, so this is one of those features that I am solving that problem. Okay, so you are sending emails to these guys, make it simple and easy. Okay, what else can we demonstrate here on tracking? Let's go to invoices. Okay, let's go to invoices. What else can you do with invoices? For now, we can go with the dark mode if you want. Okay, it can have complete dark mode. Okay, if you might want, what have I used? What can I say? What technology have I used? Do you remember that I created my own component library? Here is it. Okay, so I've used this library. Okay, I have used this library, met forms, met carousel, and met whatever. Okay, some time ago I created this library. So the reason why it's easy for me to have a light and dark theme like this component library has that built within. Okay, let's continue. It's not about the met library. Since we were using what can I say, the light mode, let's just go back to light mode. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this invoice. Okay, now we can view the charts, we can settle. Another important part, sometimes you send invoices without not necessarily knowing, without really thinking about your cost. Let's say we didn't send this invoice to the client. What you can do, you can receive let's say a graphic design job, a logo, and you charge like 15,000, and then you don't take note of the expenses or the cost that comes with that invoice. Okay, so these expenses, excuse me, it's a feature that helps you to see how much money are you going to make in this job. Let's say in this job, okay, in this app, I'm going to what can I say? I'm going to use a freelancer to help me with this, and this freelancer is going to charge me let's say 50K. Okay, this is just labor. Okay, so let me add this expense. I'm not sure if the name suits very well to say this is an expense. Okay, I will see if I could change that. So let's see. Now the total expense is 50,000. From here, this means that now you are making like 179,500. Okay, if you might have another expense, let's say transport, let's say another 20K. Okay, is there any transport here? And then you add that. Okay, I hope this is updating. As you can see, you are making 69% of a profit. Maybe before you send the invoice, okay, you might be like, no, 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 I need to edit this. Okay, I need to edit this. I'm not making money here. So you can make that decision before you send the invoice to the client. What problem am I solving here? Undercharging. Okay, if you've been in business for some time, you will know that sometimes we undercharge. Okay, we quote the clients and we make no money. Okay, it's possible. So let's check what can we do with the invoices beside rechecking. Let's just view an invoice breakdown. Okay, we want to know what has been happening in this invoice. Okay, and I'm supposed to be able to print this as a PDF, but it looks like I didn't do that. Okay, but I will check. Okay, so detailed breakdown of the invoice amount, payments, and credit note. Okay, the total was 229,500. Partially paid, it was 100,000. And then the balance after partial payment, it was 129,500. The credit note was 20,000. Step one, apply to the invoice balance. Okay, so meaning that this 20,000 didn't apply to the financial statements, okay, or didn't affect your cash at hand. It was deducted from the invoice. That is a story for another day. I will explain that. Okay, so the balance after payment, 129,500. The remaining invoice balance, as you can see, it's 109,000. 109,500. And then the accounting impact, as you can see, this is just a breakdown of what has been going on here. And then let's go back here. We can't reject this invoice. Can we reject an invoice? I don't think so. Let me just test. Please provide. I'm not sure now about my accounting details if we can reject a paid invoice. Maybe we can, and the admin will take care of it, or we will cancel it entirely. Okay, I'm not sure about this feature for now. Okay, and then let's go back. We can email an invoice, view the chats. I don't want that. Let's convert the invoice to a job card. Okay. This is one of some sort of the uh, different features of this system as compared to your traditional accounting system. I've worked as a print production manager, or I've been printing and design for a very longest time, and I realized that after the quotation has been converted to an invoice, we need a way to keep track of the production. Okay, so let's convert this to a job card. This is a web app. A description, let's say web application. Okay, and then let's see the expected date. Okay, when is the client expecting this? Okay, let's say the client is expecting this maybe on the 30th of December. Okay, okay, and then we've got stages in production. Okay, so let's add those here. Maybe the first stage is gonna be designing. Let me just type here Figma design. Okay, Figma design. I want Figma design to be what I'm going to do here. Okay, let me do this on the next time. I want Figma design to be done by Friday. Okay, that's what I want. And then add another stage. After that, let's say prototyping. Okay, prototyping. I want the prototyping to be done by. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put a, let's say, a negative date on prototyping. Why am I doing that? I want to show you when what does the system show in a stage whereby the date it's a, what can I say, it's in the past. Okay, because now we will have to wait until it reach this. As you can see in the demonstration, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to date back this date, okay, so that we can see what does the system show when we have reached the date for that actual stage, and maybe we are, what can I say, 2 days late or there is a delay. So that's why I'm going to use a, what can I say, a date that has passed, which is like in November. A date that is in November. Is this clickable? Oh, let's see. Yes, I think it's in November. Okay, and let's say development here. My apologies about this. Let's click development. Okay, and the development is supposed to be done by the 24th. Okay, and those are our stages. Let's generate a job card. Okay, please don't forget to go to finance.com, check the link in the description, and share this with people who might want to use. I think this is like best for small businesses. It's completely free, doesn't have ads, and you are not required to, I'm not sure, do whatever. No affiliate link. You are not supposed to, you are not forced to share, and it's clean. Okay, and it's clean. Okay, so now we've got a job card. Okay, let's see what we can do in terms of the job card. First of all, let's check action. Okay, let's check action. Let's view the details of this job card. Okay, as you can see, this is the value. Okay, this is the value of this job. I think this value is being extracted from the actual total invoice, the sorry, total invoice, the initial one. Okay, I think this is a bit of a bug. I need to change this. This needs to reflect the actual amount after all the credit notes and the discount, and this is something that I have to fix. Why this is here in print production, we used to prioritize jobs according to the amount of money and the date. Okay, but the amount of money used to be, what can I say, a concern, because the company might have to process some refunds and other things. So you need to check uh, how big is this amount and what is the date, and try to quickly do that and in your time, and squeeze the small jobs, the walk-ins. And so that's why there is this value here. And then the stage of this is in created. You can change the stage, okay, from created to processed. Remember, these are not the stages. This is the status of a job card. Okay, I will show you what the use of the stages. Okay, so this is the status. The job card has been created. So let's get it processed. Okay, now it's being processed. Let's update the status. Okay, to being processed. Okay, as you can see, status has been updated. So this job started from a code. Okay, suppose this changes. This started from this code created by this guy, and it was converted to this invoice, and now it's in this job card. So you want to see who did what in, what can I say, in this flow of this project. Let's get into the stages. Okay, this is the production timeline. As you can see, the prototyping is long overdue by 23 days. Okay, this helps you as the business owner to see if there is a delay. Okay, you allocated, let's say, 10 days to somebody, and for some reason they are stuck in that stage. The prototyping guy is stuck there and is not finishing. So you can quickly check here and ask him what is the problem. Okay, at the moment this job card has not been assigned to someone. Okay, we can go back and assign somebody, what can I say, in that job card list. Okay, This is the expected date. This is we are expected to deliver at this time. This is the client details. Sometimes you might want to call the client and ask him something. Okay, maybe you forgot the requirement, or whatever you want to know, if was the spelling on the print on the artwork right, because it was a supplied artwork. So the production guys can contact the client and to whatever. Okay, that's about it here. So let's go come here and assign finance to be the guy who's supposed to handle this. Assign a user. Let's assign finance. So this guy is going to be responsible for this job. Apologies about that. Okay, so this guy is going to be responsible for this job. Now, this job has got somebody assigned to it. So this is the status of the job. Okay, now let's change the stage. Okay, we are in prototyping. Okay, that's what we are doing now. Prototyping is the red one, right? Let's just quickly choose development so that you can see the difference, because prototyping is red, so that color might not change. Let's go and see and view the details. View the details of a job card. Okay, this is all free. You can go to finance. I forgot to mention, I've got some, what can I say? I've got some Udemy courses. Okay, I've got some Udemy courses. If you might want to learn more from me, this is me. Let's just type here Matthew Msinga T. Let's see. As you can see, guys, okay, these are my Udemy courses. REST API, if you might want to learn more about the API and some of the features that are here, I am teaching them here. Okay, you can learn. I've got the Next JS course. I've got an accounting system application, which has an UI. I've got a React Next.js advanced component composition, and I've got a free Figma. Remember, I'm a designer and a developer. I will be glad if you can come here and support. Okay, so let's continue. As you can see, the current stage, it's showing us here in the stages that this is where we are. This one, it's long overdue, and this is where we are at the moment. Let's see what else can we do on the job cards. On the job card, we can check the job history. Let's see. Okay, this is supposed to tell us who did what, who assigned what to who, and for instance, this was created by this guy at this particular date stamp. Status was changed by this guy at this particular date stamp. User was assigned to finance by this guy as a particular date stamp. Stage changed by this guy at this particular date stamp. Then now we are on development by this guy, and you can download a PDF. Okay, let's check. Is the PDF downloaded? Code, why there's no job card? Oh, we can view first. Okay, let's just download it. Okay, here is it. So here is a job card history to keep track of who did what and who did what for accountability. And then let's go back here. Okay, and let's go back to the job card. And let's see what else can we do on the job card. I think there are chats available on the job card as well. I think so. Suppose there are. Okay, suppose there are chats available in the job card. As an owner or as an estimator, I might say also this needs to reflect the detailed amount with all the credit notes applied. Okay, I must just say, please be quick. Okay. Okay, so the teams will be, or they are supposed to keep on checking some messages, or I can just send them WhatsApp and tell them to check the messages in the system. Suppose this is some sort of green to indicate that there is a chat. Okay, there. Okay. Let's see what else can we do with the job cards. Okay. Let's see, are we still recording? Yes. Okay, let's see what else can we do with the job card. As you can see, here is the chat. Assign a user, change the status, view a PDF. Let's just view the PDF of a job card. Okay, not the job card history. Now this is a PDF. Okay, This is a chat history. My apologies about that. That's not what I want. Can't I view the actual PDF, or did I already done this? I don't think I did. I think this is supposed to be the PDF that has got a QR code, okay? Not the one that we've seen before, the chat history and other things. Okay, suppose this one has got a QR code, but let's just check. Exactly. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. Let's just download it and let's view it from here. As you can see, now this will be printed and it will be some sort of, what can I say, assigned or distributed according to the teams and the department. Okay, this was the code, this was the ID. It was created by this guy, the invoice by this guy, and ID, the job card by this guy and ID. It was created in this state. So let's say this is printed and you want more details about this. You are going to take out your mobile app and scan this, and then this will take you to the link so that you can view the details. Let's say you want to know the invoice for this job card. Okay, you can just scan this. I'm going to roll out a mobile version, a React Native version of the application. I think also it's going to be still for free. Okay, so that in the production line you can scan this and check more details, or you want to change the status. Okay, so this is the job card name, web application. This is what can I say? Maybe I need to make notes of these changes. Okay, what is it that I had to make note of? The first change was the job cut. My apologies about this. I don't want to forget it. Reflect, credit notes. What else? This was a job cut value. I will remember the other thing. Okay, so this must show, what can I say, the value with some deductions and whatever. So let's check on this. Okay, the ETA, estimated time of arrival, we are expecting this to be done by on the 30th of December. Client information assigned to finance. Okay, this is the production line. Okay, the prototyping guy, the due date is this one. Okay, the executor, they might write their name here, their signature, completion date when they are done, and the completion time. That means if this is all signed up, then that means this is on design. Okay, the employee will also update the entire system. So as you can see, this is the job card. And then let's go back. My apologies about this. I don't know what have I pressed here, but there is nothing. We were doing nothing, so I'm not expecting any error because I was doing nothing. Let's go back to the job cards. Okay. Go back to the job card. Now I'm in the production line. I might as well just get into a production line. Okay. Since I'm already here. Okay. Let's check on the production line. What's there? Okay. As you can see in the production line, it's more like the stages that we have created. Okay. This is a prototyping stage. The due date not assigned. There is no executor at the moment. Can I assign an executor on a stage? That is something that I need to check. Okay, as you can see, this is overdue. Okay, so you can check the person responsible for this job and ask them why this is overdue. This is telling us that it's 5 days remaining and this one is 24 days remaining. So each and every stage or department, we can see how far off are we from like the deadline. Okay, you can view all stages, or you can view the overdue only. As you can see, to current stage, this is where we are at the moment, and that is it. Let's just go back to job cut and see, is there any other thing that we have forgot? Am I able to assign a user to a stage? This is a little bit of a big system, so I think I forgot about it, but I don't remember adding that feature. Okay, I don't remember adding that feature, assigning to a specific stage, assigning a user. I think we are done with the job cut, basically. Okay, the job history, we have clicked everything here. Let's just go to the financials, the income statement. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the income statement. Okay, the total revenue, cash received, as you can see, we have received this. Okay, after credit note, total expense, it's zero. Let's see. So the net income, it's 100,000, and that is it. So the revenue is 100,000, and the net revenue is 100,000. Okay, so somebody might ask, we did make a credit note of 20K, like why it doesn't appear here? It's not going to appear here because the system by default, let's treat that credit notes as a refund. The system by default, if it knows that the invoice has not been fully paid, the client owes us. So why are we going to give the client a cashback from the cash at hand instead of telling them that just pay us less? So we are going to deduct the invoice balance by 20,000. So that's how it operates. Unless the client has paid us in full, then we are going to see the refund or the credit note here. I hope you get that part. You can also download this one. As you can see, it's telling you that you've got an income of this amount. Okay. Let's just go to sales and see what's there. Okay, the sales report. Okay. Okay, the other thing that I want to do on the dashboard, change income to potential income, because invoices are some sort of a potential income, not the actual income, because you have not been paid. By the way, this system use a cash accounting, so anything makes sense when it's actually a cash at hand. Okay, let's see. Next cash sales, minus credit notes. Okay, as you can see, there are no credit notes that affected the cash at hand. Okay, total invoices, conversion rate 66.3%. As you can see, guys, these are the details about the sales. Okay, sales by a user. As you can see, this guy brought this sale, and then top client, we've got John here, because he's the one who's paying us. And the hot items, as you can see, React is one of those, and WhatsApp, sorry, and this was supposed to be web app, not we app. My apologies about that. So as you can see, guys, this is some sort of stats about sales. You can change the dates as you wish. At the moment, we haven't like recorded a lot of things in different dates. Okay, so let's go to credit notes. We can create a credit note to a specific invoice if we want to, instead of creating it from the, what can I say, from the invoice, whatever. Let's say you want to create a credit notes for John. Okay, and then we can paste an invoice number here, or we can go to invoice to, what can I say, a list of invoices from John, and then we can create a credit note from here. And then let's look at the list. Okay, how many credit notes we have? It's only one. Okay, what can we do on a credit note? We can view a credit note, as you can see, and it's still active, or we can edit it, or we can void the credit note so that it cannot apply. Okay, and what else? If you want to click the invoice that relates to his credit note, you can just click here. I think I'm done. Let me explain the last part about the company details. You can edit your company details here. Okay, you can edit your company details here. Okay, as you can see, your best of the best and every other thing, whatever that you want to edit. And then you can go to companies. Okay, at the moment, I don't think you can have more than one company. Okay, but maybe that is a feature for the next release. Okay, maybe that will be a next feature. As you can see, If you might want to delete your company, you can just come here, tell us the reason why you want to delete. This will go to our admin dashboard, and then we will look at it, and the system will send you an email to tell you that you have requested some sort of a company deletion. It will warn you about removing all of your data, okay, and then we will delete your company. And then let's get into the profile. Do you know that you also have a profile in the system? Okay, if you want to view your public profile and you can share it, you can just copy this, okay, and then paste it here. Okay, and then that is it. This is your profile. Okay, this is your profile. The clients can download this profile. Okay, this is your industry. These are your tags. Okay, this is the contact person. And about us, this is your about us. These are the banking details. If you want, you can deactivate these if you don't want. Okay, if somebody wants to pay you, more often than not, you always find yourself sharing your bank details via app or bank card. You can just download this and give this to your client. Okay, this is your profile. Okay, you can download this and give this to your client. You know that it has got like some sort of the accurate details. Let me make a note. This is profile. I need to fix this PDF. Okay, fix profile PDF. Okay, I need to fix that. And that is it. Okay, and then what else? So if somebody wants to contact you, okay, if somebody wants to contact you, they can just put their name here, and whatever, you will receive an email with the contact details. If somebody wants to request for a code, they can do that. Okay, this is all mobile responsive. Okay, let's just quickly test that. Okay, this is all mobile responsive, as you can see. Okay, this app works well on mobile. And then let me just go back here and also view, inspect and view mobile here. Okay, as you can see, this works well on mobile. Where is, let me just refresh, where is my, okay, this is what I wanted. Okay, this is what I wanted. Let's click home to dashboard. As you can see, loading permission. Sometimes you limit other users as to what they can, what can I say? You limit the users as what modules do they have access in. So that's why it's loading some things, okay? Some permissions. And then the dark theme works like a charm because I'm using that component library that I've created from scratch. And what else? I think that is it. Okay, that is it. This is completely free. Check the link in the description below and register and just use it for free. In case you might want to support me, just come here and check one of these courses. I'm gonna put a link to all of these Udemy courses in the description below. That is it. It was fun talking to you again, as I usually do. Okay, talking to people. And that's about it, guys. This is finance.com. Let me just log out, and that is it. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here, even if I have just disappeared in the dark. I have been thinking about you, but obviously I had some commitments. Okay, I'm a different man now because of those commitments. With a lot of experience in a lot of things, those projects have changed me. Okay, so I will be back with in-depth videos. Okay, more impactful and videos that are packed with understanding. We are still continuing on design patterns. Okay, I have tackled some few projects and I realized that design patterns are very important and they are working. Don't just follow somebody coding, but try to understand. So in this channel, I explain the understanding part. Matthew Msingadi, the designer and developer from South Africa. See you on the next one.